kickoff of the evening. And Forest low liner here in a, like I said, it's a very cold night, tough night to kick in general. That ball is going to be taken very slowly on the return. Not a whole lot there, but enough to get past. They've definitely sold out in terms of the intensity, and that's all you can ask for out there. 1st and 10, going to be a fake the handoff and a little pitch out to McCord on that wide receiver screen, and McCord is lined up Martin. 2nd down, look at 8, 2nd down and 2. MUS working no huddle quickly. Shotgun set again for Baker, 4 wides. This time he will hand the ball off to Fernando Van Hook, looking to the right side and gets out past 1st down yardage. Not much more than that. Tackled out of bounds at the. We are just underway. Shotgun set again for Toby Baker. 4 wide receivers, 2 on each side. Saints going with 4 down linemen at the moment to try to counteract what MUS is going to do. A little zone read handoff up the middle again, and had some good blocks that time. Van Hook 1st down and more, past the 50 to the 45, all the way to the 45-yard line. Past midfield, 1st down for the Owls. 1st and 10, back in that shotgun set. Gone mostly spread this ball game, really. It's going to be a handoff to Van Hook up the middle. Not much there. Good pitch. Now they're going back to spread, no huddle with Toby Baker at the helm. Fernando Van Hook is the tailback, but they've got a couple other guys that can run the football as well. 2nd down and 8 for the Owls. Baker back to pass, has time, fires, finds a man. It's going to be complete to a number 86, Devin Perry, who actually kind of ended up going backwards. Let's call it 6. 3rd and 6. That ball is at about the 42-yard line. MUS from that shotgun set with 4 wide receivers. Going to fake that handoff now. Going to toss it out. That is a lateral, actually, but it is going to be caught, and that's going to be dropped. Not much there at all. We do have a flag that came in. Stepping up now, 4th down and 7 for MUS, and much like the Saints, quarterback is the punter. It is Toby Baker. Back deep to receive is Nolan Blaylock for the Saints. Baker standing on his own 47-yard line. Blaylock standing at his own 10. Baker will try to, my guess is kind of angle this one. Baker's pretty good punter, actually, for a quarterback. And now we're going to see a delay of game on MUS. They're more than happy to let that clock run down and get a little extra room, I would imagine, for Baker to try to drop the ball inside the 20-yard line. And make Briarcrest have to work from a long field. And that's really been an issue for the Saints throughout this entire game, quite honestly, fans, is it's been, field position's been tough for the Saints all the way around. Even when the Saints got turnovers, they got turnovers in tough spots. And so getting some offense going against this MUS defense is tough, even in the best of scenarios. And they haven't had the best of scenarios. Baker gets away a beauty of a kick. And Nolan Blaylock is interfered with. That's fair catch interference. That is, it's kind of a dumb. 1st and 10 for the Saints. I formation for B.J. Nagel and the Saints. They begin their 2nd half on the offensive side. Just 32 yards of offense for the Saints in the 1st half. Nagel back to pass, fires one, has Mason Manguno. That's complete for a 1st down in the. He's kind of settling into that zone in between the safety, the one deep safety, and those linebackers who are pushing up a little bit and finding some room to run. Now Alex Huggins, speaking of finding some room, he breaks through on the right side of the line. He'll have 1st down yardage on the run. First big from the Briarcrest offense, making its way near midfield. Got to do this. 1st downs. Got to put together 1st downs against this defense. 1st and 10. Handoff again to Huggins. Over the left side. Breaks tackle. 50-yard line. Past midfield. 45-40. Got room to run. 35-yard line. And out of bounds at the 33. Run all the way inside the 35-yard line. Ball spotted at the 31. 1st and 10. Saints in business on offense. I formation. Nagel, 3-step drop, fakes the handoff, looking deep. Post route has Eric Foster. That ball's tipped and incomplete through the hands of Foster. Double coverage, tough with the route. Just one of those deals. Couldn't quite get it done. 2nd down and 10 for the Saints. Going to be a handoff again to Alex Huggins, who, boy, physical right there. Hits and hits in the 3rd quarter. MUS on top, 20-0. Peter Edmondson here with you as Briarcrest football rolls on now. 3rd down, going to be pass out to the flat, ball tipped up, incomplete, through the hands of Ty out there right now. That would tie his long for the season. And Forrest, incidentally, is 4 of 6 from 40-plus kicking field goals. He's got the leg, even on a cold night like this. This would, again, tie his season-long 47-yard attempt. Tui, the holder, kick is up. It's got plenty of distance. That ball is good. Forrest, another big kick from Thomas Forrest, number 88. quick little bit of math. Almost doubling, well, I was going to say, they'll actually almost tripling the output from the first half alone on that drive. Thomas Farks kicking that ball away, and that is L's on top of the Saints. 4 wide receiver set. Toby Baker in that shotgun. Going to hand the ball off, and not a whole lot there, although making a little bit out of it very well. Gray Martin, as we said, leading tackler for the Saints this year, came into this ball game with 24 tackles. Second down and 7 yards. That ball incomplete. Toby Baker looking near the stop here and make something happen on offense. This thing could get awfully interesting here very shortly. Shotgun set, 3rd down, 3rd and 6. Looked like MUS moved early, not flagged. Going to be a throw out to the flat, caught but dropped as the Blaylock standing at his own 32-yard line to try to receive this punt. Toby Baker back deep to kick this thing away. Baker boots one. Not a great kick, didn't get a lot of air on it, and Blaylock going to wisely just let this thing bounce, and it's going to be good field position for the Saints. It'll be down by MUS at the 37-yard line. Nolan Blaylock now standing at his own, or rather the MUS 49-yard line, so even better potentially for the Saints here. Baker didn't have a particularly good kick last time around. Let's see if he gets a little more on it. Blaylock, good hands from Blaylock, and that's why he's back there right now. Baker booms this one. That's much better than the other one. And Blaylock back to take it at the 43-yard line, 45 near midfield, and he is tackled there at the both 751-1100. 751-1100 for Wilson Dental Care. I want to thank folks All-American Sporting Goods for being the official suppliers of the Briarcrest Saints. 1st and 10, back to pass is Nagel. He bounces that one in, incomplete, low pass. Kind of held on to that one just a little too long. Looking for Nolan. Speaking of which, bottom 4, Cardinals on top of Texas, or rather top 5, Cardinals on top of the Rangers, 3-2, Game 7 of the World Series. Now it's going to be a handoff there on a slight delay. Alex Huggins moving the ball a little bit on offense, but this biggest play so far of this ball game, 3rd down and 9, I formation, 3-step drop, a little swing pass, looking for some room is Alex Huggins, and he has it, but not enough. That's going to be short of a fringe. That didn't have to work all that hard for their touchdowns. Well, now the field position battle should improve a little bit. Nagel's already had a punt blocked, though. He's back to kick this thing away, and got to get rid of it quickly against an aggressive MUS front. Nagel gets this thing, takes his time with it, but gets it away. It's a short kick, bounces at the 20-yard line, and takes a good Briarcrest roll to the 15, and that's where it'll be down, 15-yard line. Down there by ball scoreboard show. Go ahead and text in scores from around the area. If you're at games, they're going to want your phone calls, they're going to want your text, they're going to know what's going on with you. That's coming up at 10 o'clock right here on Sports 56. 1st down, and Toby Baker on the keeper that time, fakes the handoff, and boy, great work, great game, maybe even a loss of a half-yard on the play. 2nd down and a long 10. 4 wide receivers out of this spread set from MUS with Baker as the quarterback. Baker this time will hand the ball off, and not much there at all. In fact, it's going to be a loss of 4 on the play for MUS. 3 wide receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side for MUS. 1 man in the backfield. Saints with 4 down linemen. Baker fakes the handoff, looking to pass, swings it out into the flat, and that's pretty well covered by the Saints. A couple of guys made to miss and trying to fight his way forward, but not much there as Carlton McCord goes to punt. Yet again, standing in his own 39-yard line is Nolan Blaylock. Toby Baker back to kick for the 3rd time in this quarter. Low snap, but it's fielded and kicked off the side of his foot. Not a great kick from Baker. And that'll hop out of bounds on the far sideline near midfield. Andrew Foster is the wide receiver on the near side. Eric Foster, the wide receiver on the far side. Nagel going to fake the handoff and roll out to his right. Has time, fires that one high, and it's dropped. Foster late in field. 20-3 is the score. Minute 21 to play in the 3rd quarter. Handoff to Alex Huggins, and this has been kind of a pattern, unfortunately, for us, no doubt. This is a huge play, and you'd like to see what they can do. 3 wide receivers, 2 on the far side, 1 on the near side. 3-step drop for Nagel, and that ball is going to be incomplete, but flags all over the place. And yet again, bailed out by the end of the 3rd quarter. But that's, hey, look, you take it any way you can get a little shot of adrenaline. Now 1st and 10. Let's see if the Saints can get it done on 1st down. It's going to be a pitch to the left side. Alex Huggins cuts it back inside, breaks tackle, stays on his feet. Good job staying on his feet, breaks another one, 30-yard line, 25 to the 20, and breaks a third tackle. Gets past the 20 to the 16-yard line. First down, and Alex Huggins left in the quarter. Clock is running. Now 3, 2, 1. Nagel does get it off last play of the quarter. First down, little fade looking in the back of the end zone. Has a man, it's Eric Foster. Touchdown! Briarcrest Saints. Eric Foster back of the end. That thing in perfectly. Now on to attempt the extra point is Thomas Farst. Farst, perfect, puts that thing right through. And now 20-10, like I said, an MUS team that's made some mistakes, and a Briarcrest team that has come out fired up. Now we start the fourth quarter with Farst kicking it into the end zone as a touchback. MUS will take over at the 20-yard line. Spread set, and they have not gotten much out of this at all. Really good stuff from the Saints in terms of stopping that run. Now Toby Baker will fake the run, throw it out to Fernando Van Hook, who's playing out there in the slot. Good pursuit from the Saints. He'll get 5 yards on the play. He'll get actually MUS. The Owls reeling a bit from the Briarcrest barrage that we saw in that third quarter. Shotgun set. Baker's going to hand that ball off and got some room to run. 40-yard line, 45-50, down to the 45 into Briarcrest territory, down at the 42-yard line. Briarcrest to be able to make any substitutions to keep that momentum going. Back to the shotgun set, working no huddle. 1st and 10 for Toby Baker and the Owls at the 43-yard line. Handoff again goes to Tucker, who's working his way to the outside, stays on his feet, tiptoes the sidelines, gets another first down out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Because right now Briarcrest certainly outplayed him in the third quarter, outscored him 10-0 in that frame. But first down again for the Owls, 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Baker in that shotgun set, and this time he's going to hand off once more to Tucker, 20-yard line, 10-5, and into the end zone. Touchdown, MUS, and this has been Shane Tucker's drive. There's no doubt as a result, a little bit confusing. So 1st and goal, jumbo set for MUS, 1st and goal at the 1-yard line, and Baker's going to keep this one. And no initial signal as he's worked his way in. And actually, we've got a flag coming in late. Still haven't signaled anything. Don't think he got there. It's a little confusing here, but it looks like 1st and goal for MUS at the 6-yard line. Handoff to Fernando Van Hook. Doesn't get much. That run, it was a 30-yard touchdown run, but they changed to 29-yard not touchdown run, and now an MUS penalty backs them up. 2nd down, goal to go. Right there at the 4-yard line. Toby Baker in the shotgun set, 3 wides on the near side, but a handoff goes to the far side. Van Hook gets into the end zone this time, touchdown. Moves it around the left corner. Wonderlic can convert, although Wonderlic has already missed an extra point in this ball game. Snap down, kick up, and looks like it's good. It is indeed. No, it's no good, rather, to the left side. Extended their lead. 4-2 is the score now. Bottom 5, 4-2. Cardinals on top of the Rangers. Little short kick taken at the 16-yard line. Alex Huggins, and he'll get up to the 23. Conversions away. I'm trying to tie this thing up. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line with 9:30 to play in the game. Nagel under center, I formation for the Saints. Nagel can't get that ball, fumbled it off the snap, but then able to pick it up. Heads up play, throws that thing in panic mode. Instead, made a good throw. Good catch from Eric Foster too. 2nd down. Nagel fakes that handoff, fires one, finds Eric Foster complete, and avoids 2 tacklers and is taken down. It's a good time to do it around playoff time. You want to see if you can take full advantage of that. But Foster looks like he's doing just that. Really good catch there in traffic to get the first down. B.J. Nagel on 1st down, back to pass under some pressure, but a good job picking that up. Now firing a streak, looking deep, and that ball is incomplete. Boy, could have been picked off and nearly taken out of the hands of the defender. MUS on top of Briarcrest. Last regular season game. Saints with a win here would go 5-5 on the season. Finish up at the 500 mark. Going to be a handoff to Alex Huggins up the middle. Looking for some room to run. Has it initially. Gets about 5 yards. 4 yards to go. Ball's at the 43-yard line. Mason Manguno, tight end, lined up on the right side. I formation for the Saints. And MUS showing blitz, and B.J. Nagel backs off, calls a timeout. It looked like MUS was going to send 6 or 7 guys there. Nagel didn't like what he saw, took a timeout. We'll take 1, 2. Take a break, come back in 1 minute. You're listening to Briarcrest Football here on Sports 56 BHB. Schumacher and Matt. Ball 1. Strike 1. Strike 2. Back to the bottom of the 5th. Skip Schumacher just struck out swinging, so 2 outs there, and that ends the 5th inning. The Cardinals did get a couple more runs. 5 out from MUS back on the field. B.J. Nagel in punt formation. 4th and 4 for the Saints. Standing his own 35-yard line. Nagel will kick this one away. Okay kick. Fair catch called for and made at the defensively. Been good with the pursuit, tackled, except for 1 or 2 plays, tackled really, really well tonight. And forced some turnovers, there's no doubt about that. Toby Baker, handoff up the middle. Fernando Van Hook is the back, and he'll the Saints at the moment trying to make sure they stop a formidable MUS rush attack and expecting a run here. But instead, they'll get a pass after the fake, and that's going to go out to McCord, who makes the first man miss out of bounds at the 39-yard line near the 40. This game, MUS up by 16 points, 26-10 is the score. 1st and 10, ball at MUS's 40-yard line with the Owls in a shotgun set. 4 wide receivers, as we've seen from them most of the evening. It's going to be that zone read handoff up the middle to Fernando Van Hook, who has a little caravan and got a little after, a little really for the Owls tonight, forced by the Briarcrest Saint defense. Say what you will, but that Saint defense has come up big, and that put the Saints right back in this ballgame. Nagel looking to take advantage of that. The Fires one looking for a man. That ball, boy, I thought man good from the Saints. 2nd and 10. Nagel under center I formation. It is offset to the right side. 2 wide receivers, 1 on each side. It's going to be handoff to Alex Huggins, and he is swallowed up by the MUS. They hit the air on 3rd down, 3rd and 10, but MUS knows that, and they like to blitz in these scenarios. We've seen that happen a fair bit. Got to pick up your man in coverage if you're going to do that. They only send 1 extra man. It's going to be caught. Andrew Foster. 1st down and a little bit more. Andrew Foster. Got to cash in on this drive. There's no doubt about it. 1st and 10 now. Nagel looking to pass. 3-step drop. Timing route. Looking deep. Single coverage. Andrew Foster. That ball batted away. Incomplete. That would have been awfully tough. Getting everything set. Getting the final word from Major Wright on the sideline as to what play is going to be. Manguno tight end lined up on the left side this time. Offset to the right. Going to be a handoff to Alex Huggins. Stutter steps his way through. Spins out of the tackle to the 20-yard line. That's going to be close to 1st down yardage. Spins on the spot, but not something else altogether. It is going to be a keeper, and Nagel that time kind of turns away from the tackle and sort of spins forward. 30 seconds just ran off while the referees are trying to figure out what to do. 4th and inches. I mean 4th and very, very tight. And Nagel holds the ball. That'll be enough for a 1st down. Kind of had the ball in danger zone there. Put it up high, but put it over the line. In the end zone first. The Saints taking their time to make sure that they can do that. Nagel going to fake that handoff, looking to pass in the flat, and that's going to be incomplete. That's got to be a penalty again. That is half the distance to the goal. Means it's 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Boy, you take that all day long if you are a Saints fan. Absolutely. 3:17 left. 3-step drop for Nagel over the middle. That is incomplete ahead of Andrew Foster. Quite good. Got to be pleased with that. I formation, 2nd down, goal to go at the 10-yard line. 2 wide receivers for the Saints. Nagel fakes that handoff. Has time. Floats one up a little high. Had Manguno in the end zone. Incomplete. of a sudden it's a one-possession game. So Major Wright making sure that this play is the right one. Under center is B.J. Nagel with the I formation offset to the left side. And Nagel will hand the ball off up the middle to Tyler Garrett, and he is stopped trying to catch the MUS team. Tried to catch him with their hands in with an opportunity to potentially tie this game up. Nagel under center, 4th and goal at the 9-yard line. Very aggressive look from MUS. They send a lot of guys. Floated up and just over the head of Nolan Blaylock, incomplete. And that'll be a turnover on downs. MUS will take over, and that will very likely do it for the Saints' opportunity in this game. What it looks like at the moment. So we'll have that for you right here on Sports 56 WHBQ. Toby Baker looking deep and has a man there. He's caught. That is number 86. Again, 2 minutes left to play in the game. Now slowing things down just a little bit are the Owls. Minute 55 left to this one. Baker going to hand the ball off, and Fernando Van Hook is dragged down. DJ Evans well. Minute 20 now with the clock continuing to run. Toby Baker shotgun set, 4 wide receivers. Saints bunched up with 5 at the line. Baker gets the snap, hands the ball off up the middle to Van Hook, who is stuffed by the Briarcrest center of that defensive. Again, very game effort tonight, outscoring the Owls in the second half of this ball game. Getting turnovers. We've seen 5 turnovers for MUS, and a couple big plays. That's been kind of the problem for the Saints this year, is giving up big plays. That happened again in this ball game, but still a lot to grab on to, certainly in this effort, and a lot to be happy about going into the playoffs for the Saints, even at 4-6. Van Hook up the middle, just